Hello. My name is Christopher Flannery, and I'm the Senior Patrol Leader of Troop 200. Would everyone please rise? Color Guard, come forward. Scout salute. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. 2. Color Guard, post the colors. You may be seated. I would like to welcome you to the Boy Scout Troop 200 Court of Honor. Tonight, we'll be recognizing all of the Scouts with ranks that they have achieved this year, as well as merit badges that they have earned. Please take a moment to silence your cell phones. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Blaze Menendez, and I'm a Life Scout. Scouts, please rise and recite with me the Scout Oath. On my honor, I'll do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. Scouts, please recite the Scout law with me. A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. Thank you, Scouts. You may be seated. The Scout Law provides Scouts with important characteristics we strive to live by in our everyday lives. Trustworthy. This means that Scouts will tell the truth to everyone at all times. Loyal. This means a Scout will always stick to his word and stay true to his commitments. Helpful. Scouts will help anyone who is in need. Friendly. Scouts will always be helpful and neighborly in their words and actions. Courteous. Scouts will be polite to elders, to each other, and to all people. Kind. This means Scouts will always be respectful and positive. Obedient. If someone needs help and wants us to do something, we will do it. Cheerful. This means we will always be in a good mood and cheer someone on. Thrifty means Scouts will be smart about money choices. Brave. This means Scouts will not be afraid to take on any task. Clean means we'll keep ourselves tidy and our environment free of trash. Reverent means Scouts will be respectful to everyone and serious about their work.
Good evening. My name is Zane Menendez, and I'm a Life Scout right now. The Scout motto is be prepared. The training you receive in our troop will help you to live up to the Scout motto. When someone has an accident, you are prepared because of your first aid instruction. Because of life-saving skills you have learned, you might be able to save someone caught in a riptide or a child who has fallen into the deep end of a pool. All Scouts should also prepare themselves to become productive citizens. Each Scout should be ready in mind and body for any struggles and to meet with a strong heart whatever challenges might lay ahead. Be prepared for life, to live happily and without regret, knowing that you have done your best. That's what the Scout motto means. The outdoor code. This is the Scout's outdoor code. As an American, I'll do my best to be clean in my outdoor manners, to be careful with fire, to be considerate in the outdoors, and be conservation-minded. The outdoor code reminds Scouts of the importance of caring for the environment. The code's ideals have special meaning whenever you are camping, hiking, and taking part in other outdoor events. As a Boy Scout, you will spend a lot of time camping and hiking, so it is important that you learn how to behave outdoors. Be careful not to litter, keep your cooking fires under control, take good care of nature so that others who may come after you can enjoy it too. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jordan and I'm a Tenderfoot Scout. The Scout slogan is do a good turn daily. Some good turns are big, or like saving a life, helping out after floods or other disasters, volunteering, and doing community service projects. But good turns are often small, thoughtful acts. They are the things we do when no one is looking or asking for our help, like helping a child cross a busy street, helping an elderly neighbor bring groceries into the house, doing something special for a brother or sister, or welcoming a new student to your school. A good turn is more than simple good manners. It is a special act of kindness. It is a deed done gladly with no thought of a reward or praise. It is done because it is the right thing to do. A scout is reverent toward God and is faithful in his religious duties. A scout also respects the beliefs of others. Our troop gathers together for prayer when we go on campouts. We pray to be physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. Let us bow our heads in prayer. God, you have blessed Boy Scout Troop 200 at St. Michael's Church for more than 50 years. The scouts of this troop have walked with God on the streets of Orlando and on trails in our state parks throughout Florida. You have given us many gifts, and we are using these gifts as we advance in scouting. As proud as we are of our individual and collective accomplishments as a troop, we know that our strength comes from you, our Heavenly Father. We ask you to continue to walk with us as we fulfill our responsibilities as scouts. We ask this in your Son's name, amen.
Hey there, I'm Zach Layton. I'm a Life Scout. I'm here to introduce my dad. You know him, you love him. The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Paul Layton.
I think I'm just going to stand down here and talk. That's okay. Thank you all for coming to the Spring Court of Honor. It's one of few occasions where most of the troop, as well as the parents and families, get together in one place at one time. And what a great reason to get together, but to recognize the hard work and accomplishments of our young men of Troop 200. It's my goal, or it is my great honor and privilege to have served Troop 200 as your Scoutmaster. These young men make it all more worthwhile with a youthful enthusiasm, their positive outlook, their dedication and hard work, and just the pure energy that they bring to everything they do. I'm so proud of them, and you should be too. So it takes a lot of people to run Troop 200. So I'd like to recognize if you're a former Scoutmaster or an assistant Scoutmaster, would you please rise? So we do have several former Scoutmasters in the house. Jim Mark, who was a Scoutmaster of Troop 200, and Mr. Nybert. Did I miss anybody? Okay. Doug Dill over here was our chairman for many years. If you're a merit badge, if you've ever signed a blue card as a merit badge counselor, will you please rise? This ought to get everybody standing up. All right. And these are all the committee, and if you're a committee member, please stand and be recognized too. All right. You know, back in December, I told you I was going to retire at the end after Charity Challenge. Well, you know, Charity Challenge is May 18th, so it's coming quick. You know, so I've been doing this a long time. You know, and I'm going on to the next chapter of my life. You know, I don't know what I'm going to do on Monday nights now. You know, I've been here for 15 years. You know, so the first thing I want to do is I want to recognize some Eagles that are going to graduate from high school. So if Matthew and Quinn and Duncan and Joe would all come up. These four boys right here, they started with me in first grade. They started with me in first grade, and they're all four going to graduate from Edgewater on the 22nd, I think it is. Edgewater High School has contacted me and asked me to present to them their cord, which they can wear on their cap and gown. Now that'll be next Monday night at the senior awards banquet. So these four boys will come up on stage again, and I don't have the cords right now, but I'll hand you the cords, which you can wear on your cap and gown, okay, on the 22nd, all right? So just for parents, just so you know, any Eagle Scout can wear these. You can wear them when you graduate from college. Andrew wore his when he graduated from UCF, and these boys can wear that. So if you don't go to Edgewater, I know there's several boys that don't go to Edgewater, but you can do that, all right? Congratulations, all you guys. All right, let's sit down.
Good evening. My name is Tara Rusikoff, and I am the Advancement Chair for Troop 200. We're now going to begin the presentation of the merit badges to those Scouts who have earned them. It is important for you to know that earning a merit badge is the result of weeks or even months of work to meet the requirements. A merit badge is a way to show that someone has the skills to perform a task or understand subject matter. Scouts earn merit badges to gain rank. For rank advancement, a Scout must earn a required number of merit badges. There are two different types of badges, Eagle required and non-Eagle required. The Eagle required merit badges are harder to earn. And for those of you who've ever had to do the cooking merit badge and 30+ pages of it, you know this. As the name implies, Eagle required badges are required to become an Eagle Scout. You can tell these badges apart from the others. They have a silver border. Mr. Layton will now present the merit badges for this Court of Honor.
How long have you been in the troop? 6 months? Six months, Liam. Okay, so he's getting aviation, salesmanship, motor boating, environmental science, swimming, first aid, fingerprinting. Congratulations. He will require. Congratulations. Aviation. Just so you know, aviation merit badge, Granddad taught that. He used to be an air traffic controller, so we figured he was qualified enough to do that. Brandon Adorty. Jordan's getting aviation, motor boating, environmental science, citizenship in the world, personal fitness, swimming, first aid, and fingerprinting. Owen is getting oceanography, family life, and communications. Christopher Flanders. All right, he's going to get environmental science, first aid, salesmanship, aviation, camping, communications, citizenship in the community, cooking, family life, golf, home repair, music, and personal management. Asa Harmon. Asa is getting camping, cooking, Red Hayes. Mr. Rhett is getting aviation, motorboating, salesmanship, swimming, first aid, and fingerprinting. Congratulations. Juanito, come on up. Juanito is getting music. Juanito is almost Eagles too. I think we have a board review coming up next week, I think. Andrew is getting truck transportation. Exactly. All right, Zachary is getting motorboating, personal management, and environmental science. Siobhan Logan. Siobhan, congratulations. Siobhan is getting aviation and salesmanship. Siobhan, how long have you been? Like 3 months. 3 months. He can already knows about airplanes and he can sell flights to the Eskimos. Blaze Menendez. Blaze is getting salesmanship. Good job. All right, Mr. Zane. Mr. Zane is getting aviation, motorboating, geology, camping, cooking, environmental science, and fingerprinting. Connor Moon. Connor is getting aviation, motorboating, salesmanship, environmental science, pets, citizenship in the world, swimming, first aid, and fingerprinting. Nicholas Pellegrino. Yeah. This is Nicholas Pellegrino. We didn't see Nicholas for how many years? 2 or 3 years, and he come up. 6 weeks ago. Mr. Layton, I gotta get my eagle, you know? And how many days was it before your birthday? Probably 2 months, wasn't it? 2 months. Nicholas, true pulled rabbit out of the hat. He did his eagle. His board review hasn't happened yet, but it's coming. So here's his finished off merit badges. The merit badges it took to finish it off. So it would be family life, fishing, communications, emergency preparedness, citizenship in the world, personal fitness, and personal management. Congratulations. All right, Andrew, come on up. Here's another one we're going to have to get 2 envelopes. All right. So Andrew's getting environmental science, motorboating, Indian lore, salesmanship, all 3, citizenship, community, nation, and world, aviation, textiles, personal fitness, swimming, first aid, and fingerprinting. All right, Mr. Collins. Colin Thomas. Colin is getting personal management, environmental science, and salesmanship.
Hello, my name is Rhett, and I am a first-class scout. The ranking system is a way for scouts to move up in the troop on their trail to Eagle Scout. the highest rank in Scouting. Every rank is reached by achieving specific requirements, and these requirements include activities that help mold boys into becoming self-sufficient, confident, and able young men. Once these requirements have been achieved, the Boy Scout must have a Scoutmaster conference and a board review, which is an interview with members of the troop committee. When you achieve a new rank, you will receive a blue rank advancement card. Keep this card and all other cards you receive in Scouting in a safe place. As you advance in Scouting, these cards will document your achievements when you submit your Eagle application or move to a new location. Being recognized at the Court of Honor with a newly achieved rank advancement is one of the more meaningful moments in a Scout's life. The first rank earned is Scout. It is the beginning of the journey. It's not just learning the oath, law, motto, and slogan. It's putting them into his own words. It's learning basic knots, basic pocket knife safety, and the way the troop functions so he feels comfortable in it. Mr. Layton will now recognize the Scouts who have achieved the Scout rank.
Okay, so will Liam? Please come forward. Okay, so these three boys are starting off with their Scout rank. So in this plastic bag, moms, is your green ribbon, which you may wear proudly. I'll get one out and show you. And every time your son gets a rank, if you look at some of these other moms in the room, they all have these. So every time your son's getting rank, you're getting it. Okay? And then when you get Eagle, you get an Eagle. So, all right? So it's in the bag. All right, so I'm going to start off with Connor. Connor, congratulations on your Scout rank, and there is your mother's ribbon, so you can hand that to her. Okay. Congratulations. Okay. Here is your Scout rank, and there is your mother's ribbon, if you can hand that to her. Congratulations. Your mother's ribbon. Congratulations.
Guys, stay right there. We're going to kind of put next. This is your review. Here, just take the copy.
Hi, my name is Liam Anderson, and I'm a first-class Scout. It is now time to recognize all the Scouts who have achieved the Tenderfoot rank. Tenderfoot means inexperienced beginner. You have learned some basic skills, but these are only the beginning. As you advance in other ranks, you'll learn even more, and the activities you participate in will become more and more challenging. Mr. Layton will now recognize the Scouts who have achieved the Tenderfoot rank.
Okay, so the same three, we're going to get the second class also. All right, Liam, congratulations on your second class award. Tara was telling me second class, and I got that on my brain. All right, Mr. Rhett, Tenderfoot, congratulations.
After tenderfoot, the next rank is second class. After a scout becomes a tenderfoot, the learning experience continues. You have learned some additional outdoor skills and some first aid, and you have learned something about yourself. Second class scouts work on building their outdoor survival and camping skills. Compass work, nature observation, camp tools, and swimming are all areas where new skills are mastered and demonstrated. Mr. Layton will now recognize the scouts who have achieved the second class rank.
All right, Andrew, you're going to join the group.
Not Andrew,
Who? Andrew Sorrentino.
Yes.
And your mom. Okay, so Liam, now here's your second class. And your second class was, congratulations. And congratulations, and your mother's pending. Your second class, congratulations. Congratulations. And there's your mother's pen right there. Okay.
Hello, my name is Joseph De Silva. The first class rank represents a significant step in the scouting. It represents the complete scout. You have become a better camper. You are able to take care of yourself and others. You have learned all the basic and camping and outdoor skills of a scout. You can fend yourself in the wild, lead others on hikes or campouts, set a campsite, plan properly, prepare meals, and provide first aid for most situations you may encounter. A first-class scout is prepared. You are now entering the most rewarding part of your scouting experience. You will have many opportunities to build up your leadership skills and demonstrate your scout spirit. Through service to others, you will change from being a scout learner to a scout leader. Wearing this badge shows others that a scout is ready, able, and willing to care for himself and help others earn this rank. Mr. Layton will now recognize the scouts who have achieved the rank of first class.
Here is your first class rank and your new pen. Your first class badge and your pen. Congratulations. First class badge and your mom's pen.
After Star, the next rank is Life, the last rank before Eagle. The badge of Life Scout has a red heart in it. The heart is the emblem of life itself and has always been an emblem of courage, strength, and service to others. Life Scouts are now entering the final steps in scouting and are on their way to earning the rank of Eagle Scout. Being a Life Scout means you have taken the ideals of scouting to heart and you have made them part of you, not just something you do a couple times a month. You have shown the whole world that scouting is in your heart. You provided guidance and leadership to troop and have served others in your community. As the heart symbol reminds us, you are the life of the troop.
Nobody's going to start today.
Zane and
Yes. James just did that.
Okay, Christopher Flannery and Zane Menendez. Okay, Life Frank, you're on your way to Eagle. Zane, congratulations. And here's your mother's pen. It's filling up. Quick. All right, Mr. Flannery, we're on the home stretch here, buddy. All right, congratulations. Okay, so our next rank is Eagle. An Eagle Court of Honor is something we don't do as a regular Court of Honor like this. It's something that each boy has, or you can have several boys do a Court of Honor. But I want to recognize some scouts that are well on their way. This is my last Court of Honor, so I'll introduce them, and I might have something to say about them. Okay, let's start with Nicholas Pellegrino. Come on up. At the Scoutmaster Conference, and he's waiting on an order. He's waiting for an order review. He's real close, and then, like I said earlier, he pulled that hat from the museum. All right, so you can just stand. Okay, Asa is real close. He's been chasing me for a week to try to get a Scoutmaster Conference. So once he gets a Scoutmaster Conference, he's almost good. But he'll get his board review soon. All right? Juanito, where's Juanito? Come on up, Juanito. Juanito's the closest one right now. His is next Wednesday, I think it is. Next Wednesday, so he has had his Scoutmaster Conference, and he's ready to go, almost. Okay, let's see. Where's Sasha? Sasha here? Nope. I saw Dr. Shaw. Sasha's not here. Sasha and Shaw, he just passed his board review just the other last Tuesday night. So he's eating, you know. So he's graduating from high school also. Okay, who else am I missing? Okay, Mr. Flannery, come on up, Mr. Flannery. Christopher, with all the merit badges that he's gotten, he's there. I think he's completed his project, and he's really close to get it. So he's not. These boys are not quite Eagle yet, but they're close. All right. I just want to introduce them so they know. Mr. Chase is working on a project. He hasn't finished it yet. You know, so he's good. Okay. Now, if you're an Eagle Scout from our troop, you can please stand up. There's a lot of them here. We'll start over here with Daniel Tice. Daniel was in our troop many years ago with my son Andrew. Alan Tice was in the troop with myself. This is my brother Troy. He was in the troop with me. Mr. Dill. He was also in the troop with my era. Adam Payman, he was in the troop with Andrew. This is Chase back here, Chase Severs. He was also in the troop with Andrew. All the way in the very back, over here. He got his right there with me in the troop. Marvin, aren't you an Eagle Scout? Aren't you an Eagle Scout, Marvin? Oh, not from this troop. But anyway, just so you know, this is Granddad. He had his name before you, Granddad. So this is Marvin. All right. Oh, we got Eric. We got Eric up here. Eric was like number 40 something, right? 40 something. Okay, we got, right there, First thing he goes, don't worry. Randy Barfield, okay? He was in the troop with Andrew. Matthew Layton, you already met him. You got Mr. Duncan, and who's over there behind you? Connor. Connor was in the troop with Andrew and Quinn, Sam Pellegrino, Aaron Beard, and Joseph Safar. All right? Did I miss anybody? These are Trip 200 Eagle Scouts. With that, this is going to put us at about 206, I think it is. 206 Eagle Scouts.
Now I'd like to bring up Mr. Jacob with a Friends of Scouting presentation.
All right, good evening, everybody. My name is Jacob Fritz. I am a district executive with Eagle Empire District Central Florida Council. And first, I would like to thank you all for being here. Thank you all for supporting all of these scouts here. I've watched all the awards presentations. A couple of you are off to a better start than I ever was, so congrats on that. I hope you guys get past my 60-something merit badges. And I know, I think with Mr. Liam Anderson, yeah, you had like 12. I think it's insane. I don't understand how you do this, but congratulations to you all on everything you've achieved tonight. And Mr. Layton, where did he go? There he is, right in front of me. Congratulations on retirement. My father was also my Scoutmaster back home in Pinellas County, so I know the hard work every week that the Scoutmasters have put in. So thank you for everything that you've done for this troop, and I'm sure everybody here is very appreciative of you for that. So, yeah. I'm here today to talk a little bit about scouting. Shocker. But you all know everything that's been going on with the troop, and I'm really here to talk about everything that's going on here in our community, our 7 counties that we manage. This past year, we've recruited over 10,000 kids, over 10,000 new scouts into our program, over across our 7 counties, which is an insane number. We serve over 20,000 families here in the Central Florida area. And right here in the west side of Orange County, we are the top, part of the top 25 districts in the entire United States of America, which is an absolute insane number when we put ourselves against New York, Dallas, Houston, some of those very larger markets here in the United States. I'm also here to tell you all a little bit of a story, and I was thinking about it here today. And myself and my coworker Richard Fountain, received an email about a couple weeks ago. This email came from PAC 6 over at St. Luke's United Methodist Church from Denver. And the email read that one of their scouts, or they took their dad to a CPR life-saving course for one of their requirements. And the boys let the boys learn how to do CPR, kind of encourage that sort of thing. Not really thinking anything. Well, about 2 weeks later, keep in mind these are 4th graders, a young man saw his younger sibling, a baby sibling, choking in the back seat of the car, and immediately knew what to do and was able to save the life of his baby sibling right then and there without his mother even missing a beat. She hardly knew. She saw some of the commotion in the back and only knew otherwise. The scout acted immediately, and he is now in the process of earning his Medal of Merit, which is one of the highest life-saving awards that we can bestow upon somebody in scouting. He was just in 4th grade. So scouting has made a tremendous impact, not only on your child's life, but many others across the United States. And really, I'm here tonight to help support and make sure that every child that has the opportunity to do so can also learn the same skills, leadership skills, and citizenship skills that are here tonight. I myself am an Eagle Scout, not from Troop 200, not a part of the 200, but I wish I was. That's pretty neat to be a part of. But I received my Eagle in 2007 from back home, and the amount of hard work and dedication that I put into it, I completely understand what every boy that was standing up here and soon will stand up here has put into it. So tonight, if I could get a couple volunteers, or scout volunteers, does anybody want to help volunteer? We got a couple, I need a couple more, maybe. Don't be shy. All right, come on up, come on up. So you guys can go ahead and pass one of these out to every family. And then I'll give you guys some pens. So tonight, for this Friends of Scouting presentation, we have these pamphlets that are being passed around. Tonight we are asking for your support of helping other scouts that may not have the opportunity to be involved in scouting have that opportunity. We have many scouts, over 1,000 scouts, so we've grown by 50% in the area of scouts that may not be able to afford being able to be a scout. So tonight we're asking for some financial support, your support of scouting and scouting here in Orange County. And all the funding stays here in Central Florida. And there's also some gifts along with it. As you can see, I have a Stiffy Guy Harvey patch, and we also have Guy Harvey patches again this year. So I would like to thank you all for letting me come and speak to you tonight. I know we're getting near the end of the Order of Honor, so I'll be around for the rest of the evening. If you have any questions about scouting here in Central Florida and what's been going on, I'm the guy to come and ask. So thank you all very much, and I look forward to seeing you all.
And as you all know, tonight is Mr. Layton's last Court of Honor as our Scoutmaster, and we'd like to thank him for all the time and effort and all the work that he has done to make these a great many years and many Court of Honors as our Scoutmaster. So thank you for that. And I'd like to call up Mrs. Joan Zink for a little presentation.
You thought you were going to escape without us. We had Scout Sunday, which I did for St. Michael's, but I invited 4 people today.
I see that.
I know. You are a very important person to all of us here. I'm not even exactly sure how many years. It's just a lot of years. You've been around. Boys have created a book.
Wow.
And also in the back is a CD that Dr. Layton told you I wrote in May, which is a college.
All right.
Going back to 2006. So we wanted you to have this. And then for our Superman, we also got from the Troop.
All right. Thank you.
Special gift for
Thank you.
Paul. That would be appropriate for you.
It's been my pleasure to be the Scoutmaster for as long as I have. You know, when I first took over, you know, I asked Bill Revere, Scoutmaster at the time. Bill, you'll remember this. Bill, what job do you want me to do? What job can I do? Start off with assistant Scoutmaster, you know, And that's what I did. I started off back in, I guess it was like 2001, with Andrew and his group. When I came to the troop, got this little green trailer in the back. And the green wasn't the color of the trailer, it was the green slime that was on it. So I opened it up, there was a cooler in there with no lid, and 2 lamps at the door. And I said, well, this is my first job. I gotta take this trailer over. I gotta, get going with that, And it wasn't long. We got through that little trailer, and we were talking at a camp out or something. Next thing I know, Jim Mark's calling. He said, Paul, you're gonna have to call. What was it? Sean Heaney. You're going to have to call Sean Heaney. I said, what are you calling him for? You better just call him. So when I called Sean, he says, I couldn't do this. I had to sit down. He said, Mr. Layton, I hear you got run that trailer. I said, yeah, the troop's so big now, I can't put everything in there. He says, you go pick one out, I got to check. Really? And I couldn't believe it. So that's where our trailer came from. My dad donated that to our troop. And, I'm so ever grateful to him because the troop was so big. And I was kind of the equipment guy, and I was trying to manage everybody's stuff. And, and it was hard, in that little trailer. So we got that big trailer. Then we finally got the van and to pull it with because I wore out my car. And, we got that van, and it's been a lifesaver ever since, And, but I was looking at the plaques. The plaques, I can say the last 100 boys I've had something to do with, because I've either signed a blue card, signed something to get them there. And then in my 5 years, I brought a lot of them. I've been to the board reviews. For a while there, I couldn't go to board reviews. They said the Scoutmaster can't come. And that just killed me. Because I can't go because I like to introduce them. When you go to your board review, I'm going to say, I started with Pellegrino in first grade, and he's been with me ever since, So I like doing it, and when I couldn't go, it's just like, really? I cannot go anymore. So, but I've had a good time. And it's on to the next chapter of my life. I want to thank my wife. She put up with a lot. I talk to myself sometimes, and it'll be all right. And then the next day it's all better. We're going somewhere else. But I've enjoyed it. And I especially I want to thank all the dads that have helped me. Along the way. Mr. Steve. When we could have a bus, Steve was right there. Where are we going? What time we got to go get the bus? And then they sold the bus on us. But when we could travel with that bus, it was cool because we could all be together. And that's when we were growing up in the troop with Alan and Bill and Doug. I remember a lot of the fun we had was on that bus. We had I'll tell this story. We had a hook in the back of the bus. We can't do it today. Because the tenderfoots would get away, and they would have to hang on that hook, and they have to drive down the road on that hook on their underwear. That's so much fun. We can't do that now. It was fun. I had to tell that story because everybody didn't know that story. All right, I'll sit down, but I really appreciate it. I will be around. I got to get Zachary over the hill. He's got an Eagle project that he's thinking about doing, so we'll get him over the hill. And I could get 3 Eagle Scouts out of this deal. It'd be great. Yeah, my brother had girls. I live on the other corner and I got all the boys. So he didn't, but Camille, or what I call her Smiley. Yeah, she's always smiling. But she went camping with us, we went down to the beach with us, So we had a good time and we had adventure. We had adventure, some of the girls went down there. We had a good time, And now they're going to, include girls, but they won't include girls in with the boys. It's going to have to be an all-girl troop. So I don't know where that's going. So. All right. I just appreciate everybody. Dr. Costa, it's good to see you. A lot of old faces, that come back, And Teresa used to be our chairman back in the old days. Mr. Evers, he was the chairman there for a while in the back. The treasurer and the troop. Am I forgetting anybody? Mr. Stanfield back there, he was our advancement guy for a long time. Ms. Nyberg, man, I don't know. Ms. Nyberg, you were right there with me with all the Eagles, with all the Eagle Scouts. She was our Eagle Scout coordinator for many years in my appreciate. Mr. Nyberg, who was the Scoutmaster and when Ms. Nyberg took over, he was the, Eagle Scout coordinator. All right. Mr. Lane, this is the Scoutmaster, I appreciate it. All right. Dr. Shaw. I'll never forget the time with Dr. Shaw. A kid twisted his ankle. You gotta know Dr. Shaw. He's a your nose and throat guy. So, Dr. Shaw, on his ankle, he twisted, I'm your nose and throat guy. You can figure something out. And then at summer camp, Dr. Shaw, some of our medical forms were messed up. I told that he can sign. All right? If I forget anybody, I'm sorry. Marvin Hardy, I was talking about Marvin. Marvin comes by my house all the time. He's working on cycling airbags. He came by once yesterday, and then he forgot something. Tell me something, he didn't come back by. He comes by all the time. So Marvin's good to see you. All right. I'm good.
Would the color guard please come forward? Will the Scouts and everyone please rise? Scout salute. Color guard, retire the colors. Two. Thank you everyone for coming. It's been a great time, and we have cake in Quigley Hall, so I'm pretty sure the boys are excited for that one. So thank you everyone.
Good job, fellas. Look at the steak.